out on the street asking people, that is you guys, what they'd be willing to share with their neighbours to save more money. This is our 4th vlog, so if you're liking the stuff that we're making, please subscribe to our channel. We've loved seeing you here, and now we need you to subscribe. Thank you. So 2017 is looking to be a pretty unpredictable year. There's massive hikes in food and energy prices, rising fuel bills, and the courgette apocalypse, which was a thing that happened in January. It was traumatic. Everyone was devastated. There were no courgettes. Anyway, so in the face of all of this, what can we do to pull together all of our resources to share more and spend less? So something like sharing a meal with your neighbours or lending them a power drill might seem like a no-brainer, but what about something like a bike or a car or even debt? So come with us. How well do you guys know your neighbours?
We know our neighbours very well, don't we?
Well, I know my flatmates quite well, but my neighbours I don't know very well.
Do you think you know their names?
No, I don't.
I don't give them names because then it gets too close. I don't know my neighbours whatsoever.
I watch them regularly through my window.
Do you think that you share much with your neighbours?
We share a driveway.
Not really, they're a lot younger than us.
So would you be willing to share with your neighbours, for instance, like a drill if you all needed one?
Yes, I would, I think.
No. Like I want to have the drill when I want to use it and I have to ask anyone for it.
You don't want to share it with anyone else?
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to share a drill with 20 people.
They won't break it.
How about 5 people?
Probably no. I'm very greedy, to be
My
honest.
toolbox is looking pretty sparse, so like if I could get a drill, that'd be great instead of giving one away.
But it's not something you use all the time, is it?
Depending who it is, you've got, like I say, you've got people who like keeping themselves to themselves. You've got people who go out there and talk to everyone.
So would you be happy, say, to share a ladder with them? Rather than having 3 ladders, you could just have one between the 3. Yeah? And what about food? Say if you were going on holiday and you had some food left in your fridge, would you chuck it in the bin or give it to one of your neighbours?
No, I think I'd give it to my neighbours instead of throwing it away.
Amazing.
Because I don't like throwing food.
I think we'd give it to our sons. I feel like if I was going to throw it away anyway, it might be quite nice to, if there's a box to say, use this, I don't need it, that'd be quite handy.
I suppose I give it to flatmates.
Yeah.
Right, there's some milk left.
Yeah. And what about food? Like if you were going on holiday, would you throw the food in the bin or give it to them?
I wouldn't have a problem giving it to them. They might have a problem taking it, but
What about if they brought it to you? Do you think you'd take it?
yeah, probably, yeah.
And how about sharing something like a car?
No. Well, they live a totally different lifestyle to us.
I don't know. I feel like I'd have to know them better to do that. But in theory, yeah.
So do you think that requires like a higher level of trust, something like that?
It requires a high level of trust, and for everyone, I guess, to probably be know that they're going to be living there for a long time.
And how about debt?
Do I share their debts? No.
Do you think you'd be willing to share debt with your neighbours?
Depends which way it's going.
I've got loads of it, so yeah, that's fine. They can have
So the idea being that you could pool together with your neighbours the debt that you've got so that you could pay lower interest rate because you've got a bigger pot of money to work with. And it would be insured so that if somebody defaulted, you wouldn't all lose out. Do you think you'd do it?
I probably wouldn't, because if I want to pay it off any faster or anything, I've just got to go around 5 other people. I think if you're in debt, you should be able to control it and pay it off and take some responsibility rather than pass it off to...
Yeah, and I think that would have to involve trust and everyone, kind of a real stable community.
Well, I don't think we go that far.
No.
Not really, no. I mean,
No.
we all
Might do
own
it
we all own our own houses. And
Might do it with family.
It'd be weird because I'm only 24 and she's 80, whatever.
Of course,
wants to sell the house, then you...
and it would cause
I wouldn't agree
difficulties
with
for
that
our
idea
family.
at all.
Yeah.
Younger people might do that starting out.
There'd have to be quite a lot of rules into place. I'd have to see how much control I'd have over it. But I think if I could get the interest rate down, I probably would. So I wouldn't mind.
I'd privately lend maybe to them with a higher interest rate if that's possible.
So we've just spoken to loads of people about who they live with, how much they know about them, and if they'd be willing to share stuff with them. It's been really interesting. The kind of thing that keeps coming up most is trust, even for stuff like food, and especially for things like debt. You need to have known them for quite a long time, and you need to make sure that you've got a lot of security and that it's a really formal process, so people aren't really willing to do it in an informal way. They need to know that it's really properly arranged and they're not going to kind of be let down by anyone. Effort, kind of about having to put in a little bit before you get something back out from the people that you live with. So why have we been talking to all these people today? I will tell you. Basically, we're going to be doing a project called The Street That Shared. We're looking for a street right now of people who are going to be happy to experiment, trying to share more stuff, to save money. And if you've got any questions about how any of this works, how the debt consolidation works, please just send me a comment. And if you already share with your neighbours, let me know, because I love it. I love to hear all of your stories. Also, this is our 4th vlog. Yes! Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every week we're going to be giving you great tips on how to live a greener lifestyle, as well as stories that we love, talking to people like you right out on the street. Please subscribe to our channel. So thank you very much, guys. Bye!